I need to let you know. What's going on?
Yes, the foundation we laid down was so strong, and it's just like,
Live and also on Station Head, so make sure you guys tune in for the actual station first. R&B singer signed to the Rock, my pretty. Let's go.
Somebody tried to call me, like they don't know I'm live. Like,
what's going on, world? Let me give Mary Sweetness, aka Sweetness. Stax Radio, we cater to mainstream throwback independent artists, and it pays to be a listener. And you know we specialize in a good receipt. Today is Inspirational Wednesday, and we're celebrating the Carters, the king and queen of hip hop royalty, Jayz, Corey Carter, and Beyoncé, Giselle Knowles Carter. Of course, they both came in the scene into the early to mid 90s, of course, with their musical careers. Of course, Jayz came on the scene in the mid 90s with his classic album. Of course, as you guys already know offline, Jayz has said offline that nobody wanted to sign him or take his artistry seriously, so he had to do his own thing with his own label called Rockefeller Records, and he came on the scene with his smash cult classic album called Reasonable Doubt. Okay, now offline, Jayz has admitted that he was basically not really a known person, but the people like the likes of Mary J. Blige came and blessed the album, and of course the album has catapulted all the way to this day up into a successful album as well too. And of course he has other albums on his belt, 13 in total and counting, because I do believe we do have one more room for one more Carter album, and Esther Carter's my album. And of course Beyonce came on the scene with her hit group Destiny's Child. Of course, later on down the line, Bey would soon have an individual album as well too. She came on the scene with her album, and one of the songs that she dedicated to her man at the time, I do believe is a song called Signs, because she said she was in love with a Sagittarius. So we do believe word on the curve is that these both were secretly dating, but Beyonce did admit offline that she was friends with Jayz first. They were friends, definitely, and they would talk for hours on end on the phone. She admitted to Oprah that not only did Jayz and her date first, but they were friends first, but they knew each other in other circles. But her privacy is something that she takes hold to her heart, just like Jayz. Of course, you know they give the world everything publicly, but something behind closed doors is something that they hold sacredly to each other. Now, there's no secret that these two have individual success, but when they come together jointly, they both have secretly helped each other behind scenes, and of course mainstream, catapulting Miss Beyoncé Knowles Carter, well, Beyonce at the time, with Crazy in Love, that was a hit, of course, and 03 Bonnie and Clyde, that was a hit for Jayz as well, off his Blueprint album. Now, there were rumors back then that these two were secretly dating, and we'll never know exactly when or how it started, but on September 4th, these two got married in 2000 in a secret wedding in their Manhattan home. And of course, the likes of everybody and their mom was invited to set me. Why didn't you invite me? Anyway, these two have the love for the number 4. Reason being is that Tina, which is Beyonce's mom, she's born January 4th. And of course, her husband, Bey, Jayz, is born December 4th. Now, Beyonce has said on an interview with Oprah that not only does she love Jayz, but Jayz has also made her a better woman, and vice versa. They both make each other better. And of course, Jayz has said on a separate interview on CNN that not only does he believe that Miss Bey is his soulmate, but they make each other better as well too. And him and the mother, they compete for each other's strength, because Beyonce is one of the strongest women he knows. Now, word on the curb is that there has been I'm sorry guys, my other phone's going off in the background. There has been a bodyguard that the Carters have been dealing with offline. Now say alleged. Now he said some not nice things about them both publicly, saying that there's no love there. This is a staged marriage. Well, if you want to know what we really think and what we really know, just go to stationhead.live/Mary Sweetness, where we get the full receipt on the Carters, and we get the full interviews from the horse's mouth on what they really said and how they really feel about each other and how they landed to this point of being jointly married. Now, we can't give you everything. You'll have to just tune in. But word on the curb is that Jayz has bought his wife Bay an island and a yacht. Okay? Now, if that ain't love, I don't know what is. But in our opinion, we do believe that these two, this is not a hoax. This is not something for the public. We do believe not only are they jointly joined at the hip happily, but they're crazy in love and that they are meant to be, and we are here for it because, as you guys already know, I am Team Beyoncé and I am Team Jayz. Jayz is one of my top 5s. Well, anyway, I'm done with this. We want to know in the comments, do you think that Jay and Bay are secretly this is a secretly arranged marriage, or do you think that they're crazy in love and that they are meant to be? We'll know in the comments. And also make sure you stick around on our regular show, 8:45 p.m. stationhead.live/Mary Sweetness. Remember that the best is yet to come, and if I could leave some encouraging words, spread love because you can. We'll see you on the show 8:45 p.m. And also make sure you stick around so you qualify for our cash bag. Make sure you follow us on www.facebook.com/Mary Sweetness 77 to join our sex radio group. And Instagram is Albeedeeoent. And remember that the best is yet to come. And if I could leave some encouraging words, spread love because you can. I'm your Mary Sweetness, aka Sweetness. StaxRadio, we cater to mainstream throwback independent artists, and it pays to be a listener. We'll see you on the show 8:45 p.m. on Station Head.